The current state of Bee Swarm Simulator is not that good. Grab your food and drinks because you are about to see the dark side of the game. Lately, things have started to go crazy. From a successful update to a rushed and boring part 2. From a fun game to one full of bots and cheaters. Please leave a like and subscribe because the state of this channel is bad. Thank you. As many of you already know, Bswarm had a sudden increase in the number of visits, reaching over 200k players during that time. All this hype didn't last long and everything went back to normal. But why? The game was popular yesterday. Why did it end so quickly? Well, it's all due to the lack of updates. The event timer has ended, but there was no sign of Bismuth Part 2. Nothing has been added to the game and many players have already completed the event. Because everything was too repetitive, many players stopped playing the game. The update timer has been reset, giving you another 30 days. But for what? Bee Bear and Bumblebee Man didn't have quests yet. We were very frustrated with the update, and at the same time there was something else that was ruining our progress. The game was and still is full of cheaters. Basically, they fly and steal your loot. Look, a vicious bee in that field. If you don't get there first, they will steal your stingers. Mondo Chick is about to be defeated, but there's a guy with incredible speed who's stopping you from grabbing the loot. The game is currently unplayable and very laggy on public servers. A better way to play without any problems is to buy a private server, but not everyone can afford it, and we have to suffer the consequences of a public server. Those of you who play Bswarm on your phone, you have my respect. I say this because it's almost impossible to play, especially when someone steals your loot. If you don't believe me and you are still trying to lie to yourself, just look at this. This is a player with full endgame gear, flying above the field trying to obtain stingers. I have a feeling that the player with a maxed account paid for dirty services. I will explain it very simply. The player must have a Bswarm account, will have to join a very suspicious Discord server, will contact an unidentified person, the customer will pay real money for the services, the unidentified person will use hacks, the customer receives the stingers, his account is at risk of being permanently banned from Roblox. I will not show proof with the real server where these illegal services are made because I do not support the scammers. Personally, I advise you to stay away from these illegal services. Even macros can be risky, as they are considered cheating and against Roblox terms. If no one reported you, that doesn't mean it's legal. It means that they are using the same thing to collect some virtual materials. I never supported macros because they ruined everything in the game and had effects in real life as well. Where are the friends you used to play Bswarm with? The answer is simple. They found an easier way to play the game, which is macro. Why is my computer lagging? I just recently bought it. Another very simple question. Overloading your computer can lead to very high temperatures, processing and graphic problems. And all this because we let the macro run overnight or more than 10 to 12 hours a day. Some will say, yes, but I use a laptop. How can it affect me? Laptop or computer, it doesn't matter. They have the same components that can be affected by overload. The most sensitive component is the processor, the brain of the computer or laptop that works continuously. I'm not a macro hater. Please don't look at me like that. I'm just telling you my opinion based on real facts. In addition to all this, there are rumors that over 70k cheaters have been banned so far. But I don't really think any action was taken against the cheaters. I mean, how can you modify the game files without affecting the mechanics? In reality, you can't solve this problem. Cheaters will come back again and again with different methods. Let's go back to Bismuth 2025-2026. What happened after the period of inactivity? Well, Anet finally updated the game, but without notifying the players. The update came out of nowhere, new quests and a new cub body skin. But the update felt different. Bismuth Part 2 was a bit forced and boring. Timer extension, very difficult quests, and a cub body skin named Petal Cub. Petal Cub looked like it was easy to make. A simple texture and some petals attached to it. Bee Swarm and especially the Bismuth update has lost the charm it once had. Once the developer is inactive, there will be a lack of updates and a loss of players. And the only things keeping the game alive are 75% is represented by macros, including YouTubers promoting macros, 20% from cheaters, 5% from normal YouTubers. This is my rating based on what I've seen so far. Let's summarize everything we discussed today. Bee Swarm has been popular lately, reaching over 200k visits. The game has been inactive for a while. A timer extension occurred without anything new being added. The game has become frustrating because of cheaters who steal your loot. People are wasting their money on illegal services. Bismuth Part 2 was released without any announcement. The game lost its credibility and charm, and many people left the game. These bad things happened and keep happening in Bee-Swarm Simulator. I wasn't here with the intention of hating. I was here to share important news with you because the game took a bad turn. And this bad turn made me temporarily quit the game. So if you want to support this channel, like this video and subscribe. Thank you for everything. It was me, ZaPlayer, your favorite troll. Stay safe, stay strong and stay cool. Bye bye.
Focus on career. Not heals. Because GF is temporary. Success is permanent.